What's going on, YouTube? So today's video, we do have the brand new Eonon P4 portable CarPlay. So this is a budget-friendly CarPlay that is portable, universal for every car out there, as long as you have a cigarette lighter. That's pretty much all you need. This does come with a lot of stuff to get started, like an SD card. It has cable management, extra tape, pry tool, aux cord. It also does have a backup camera, multiple different mounts for those backup camera with a very lengthy cable with a reverse power, so it'll automatically power up when you pull into reverse, and that is a 1080p camera that you can mount on. It does come with the USB-C power adapter with USB-A port. Additionally, it also has two ways to mount this. You have this window version, so you can just mount it on like that, or you can do on the device itself. Both of them are very adjustable, and I love that you can fine-tune it to basically how you want it to be. So this is what it looks like. It also does have a front camera, which is the dash cam, and that is able to be outputted at 4K resolution. This one is also fully adjustable in height as well as angled from pretty much any degree. It has a power button on top, also a 64 gigabyte micro SD card. That way you can actually take your footage with you and export it if you need it. To input everything, you have power on top, reverse camera on the second, and then the aux on the very bottom. Alright, so I wanted to share the boot time, and as soon as I plug this in, this is basically how the ignition would be. So I'm going to start it as soon as I press the button. There we go. You get the Eonon logo, and I'll show you how to change the boot logo as well. Boom. About 7-8 seconds. I'll have to slow that down just to show you, but that was very quick. The UI is very simple. I love that. So you have your 4 icons here on the left. You can change the volume here. You also have the options for your camera here on the bottom. Right now it's only on the front, which is 4K. Alright, so I grabbed my coworker's car. Thank you for actually letting me borrow your car for this video. He also does have a car thing that's going to be in a few months that it's going to get bricked. So this bricked out perfectly. Thank you, Eonon, for sending this out. I'm sure he'll love it. This is definitely a very good upgrade. Alright, so we're in the car now. We're going to show you how to install the CarPlay. So I'd recommend just washing or just cleaning off the area that you're going to use, because this is an adhesive. So just clean off wherever it would be. I don't know if it'll fit right here actually. Let's just grab the unit real quick. 1 second. All right, there we go. Audio sync. Top. All right, so we have the unit here, and it has a cigarette lighter right there, so it'll be easy access. And then you also do have to have an aux port, which there is one right here. Or you can use an FM transmitter. All right, so we're gonna mount it right here towards the top. So I'm just gonna clean it off real quick, just because the glue needs to actually sit. And then since this mount does have an adjustment, so you can like tilt it at an angle, it should be fine here in the back, as well as the camera. It'll be good because you can adjust the camera as well. This is strong adhesive here on the back, so you won't have to worry about it falling. I'll clean the screen as well. Make sure we have this. All right, so it's in its spot. I took it off real quick. That way I can let the adhesive go onto the car better. And then you can just mount it back into place. There we go. Okay, we got it. All right, so now we have the CarPlay completely installed. And this does have a USB port, like normal. So now if we were to start up the car, it'll automatically connect.
And Messenger. Just tag Meta AI in your chat or tap the icon.
So it is booting up here. All right, so now that it's connected, we're actually pairing it through the phone here just to show you what it looks like. And now it'll boot up here. And you can just open up Spotify, do whatever you need to do. But for the audio to work, there's, like I said, a couple different ways. So if we go here, audio, there's speaker, which has the built-in speaker, Bluetooth audio, and FM and aux.
Is it just a dream or living inside my fantasy? Call
playback, which you can see the videos that you did record. So right here. So yeah, pretty simple. Brightness, obviously the home, CarPlay, Android Auto, AirPlay, and Android Cast. So yeah, it's pretty simple right there. You got settings here as well. In here, we do have multiple different options. Let me go and show you real quick. Settings, so screensaver here. You can change that to be 10 seconds of inactivity basically, or however much you want. Left or right hand, so it'll depend on the CarPlay. Left or right, it'll change the side buttons to move. Split screen mode as well. So if we turn that on, check that as well. But you also have assistive touch, which will be that little dot. You can turn that off if you don't want it. You have camera, so you can change the camera resolution. So record resolution, you have 2K on the front, which is the camera built in, and then 1080 on the rear, or you can do 4K on the front and 1080 on the rear. You also have collision sensitivity, so you can turn it low, medium, high, or completely off. You also have microphone, turn it on or off. You can rear mirror image, turn it on and off. Parking monitor as well. And you can calibrate the back camera. So now when we have the alignment, you can just drag these to be however you want. You also have system settings here. Change the language if you need to. Tip sound, so if you don't want to hear that beep beep, you can turn that off. Date and time, right now it is accurate because I did set this up before. Storage info, 58 gigs out of or 58 gig SD card. Format, so you can format the SD, erase everything, factory reset, and firmware version right there as well. So very basic, very simple. We're going to go ahead and show you the setup process when it comes to activating CarPlay. To activate CarPlay, just press the CarPlay mode, press confirm, and then it'll bring up the prompts. Right now we do have split screen mode activated, so that's where we have the reverse camera, but I'll show you some other stuff. It says turn on Bluetooth and select Eonon 8FE as the device. So we're going to go to our Bluetooth device here. We're going to press pair, allow, and there we go, we're connected. Use CarPlay, a few seconds. This will only be for the first time when you set it up. We're pretty much active now. So if we go to, Spotify, we're already in Spotify. This is what it would look like on split screen mode. If you wanted a full screen view, you can change that as well. But this will activate the camera for the front one, which if you swipe basically down, then you can switch between the front camera here as well as the reverse camera. So you can go to camera right here with the assistive touch directly, so you can see both front and back. If you needed to see front and back for whatever reason, you can access all the camera settings here on the bottom as well, like I showed you before. It is very responsive. The device is very, very quick, very responsive. I'll show you what this looks like without the split screen. So let's go back to general, split screen mode, full screen mode now. So now this is what it looks like with the full view for CarPlay. Looks a lot better in my opinion. This is exactly how it looks. So we do have obviously the phone, music, maps, messages, now playing, calendar, settings. So within CarPlay you do have additional settings. You do have Spotify, YouTube Music, whatever music you want, and navigation as well. So if we go to settings here, we do have driving focus. So it's like a DND, it'll silence notifications. You can announce messages as well. If you have a new message, it'll announce you instead of you having to look down at your phone and be dangerous, You can change the wallpaper here as well. You have night and day modes. Siri suggestions as well, so you can change and customize Siri however you need to be. And then show album art as well, which I just obviously keep. If you don't want that, this is how it looks. It won't show but if we go ahead and activate that, show album art, go back to home, then it'll go ahead and show me the album art. So you can see here when we get messages, it doesn't actually read out the message. You can probably change that in settings. See? Hey Siri, open Spotify. See? There you go. Hey Siri, play my liked music.
Now playing your liked songs on Spotify.
What we're going to do is we're going to go to, we have multiple different modes here on top: Android, AirPlay, Android Cast, Bluetooth Music, regular. We're going to do AirPlay. So we're going to switch to that mode here. And to actually activate it, it shows you all the settings here on the right hand side. Just give it a second. There we go. So now in here, you can do pretty much anything you want. It'll be right there. Let's just do Uno. It's a full screen now. You can even play YouTube videos as well right here. So now you can actually watch YouTube on here, and it's basically the same size as your phone, maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, definitely a little bigger. This is a regular 15 Pro, so it's about 6 inches of screen. And you can see here it's bigger than the phone. And thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to check this out, it's linked in the description. If you have any questions, let me know. Eonon will also be available in the comments down below for any questions you guys may have. Thank you guys for sending this out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.